I'm Joanne Benfield, and I work with Visual Voice Interpreting Agency. And we're here today to interview this young lady about blood, sweat, and cheers. What's your name?
Awesome. My name's Casey Beeler, and I'm producing, performing in, and I co-wrote the play.
Wonderful. I want to introduce our interpreter as well. My name is Amanda Hayes. Great, so I'm here to talk about their next upcoming show, but first I want to briefly talk about my background. I have been helping visual voice interpreters prepare for upcoming shows, how to coordinate with the show while they interpret, and I also have a cheerleading background and a performing background. I was also a director and a writer, so I'm familiar with the work that you all are doing. So I'm curious, what made you decide to put on this show?
So I had done improvised performances for the past 7 or 8 years, like producing and performing in, mainly at the Hideout Theater downtown. And I had met a lot of very talented women through my work with them, and I wanted to do a show about cheerleading, but it didn't make sense to do an improvised version because it would be too hard for the choreography and all of that stuff. And then I realized, why not use improv to create a script and do a full scripted show? Because I'd been doing a lot of other shows for so many years, why not pour, basically a year of my time into something bigger? And I met Holland Erickson, who cheered competitively for 13 years. And so she was able to train the cheerleaders who are actresses and also give us our connection to Austin Cheer Factory, which we have a lot of our teenage athletes from that place.
So you said most of the performers are now skilled cheerleaders?
Like in a very, low-level way, where we have been training for 8 months, so it's been a long time.
Wow, only 8 months?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm looking forward to seeing the show. I was a cheerleader, and I'm a cheerleader coach now at Austin, Texas School for the Deaf, so I understand what it feels like to go through that process of training. So is this your first time working with interpreters?
Yeah, surprisingly.
And I know it's only been a short time you've been working with interpreters, but how does that feel?
It's surprisingly easy and fun. I don't know, everybody's been really nice and accommodating, and I got them the script, and they came to some rehearsals, and it was just cool. I mean, I've been at shows before where there was interpreters, and I thought it was great. I actually enjoyed watching both parts because of how expressive the interpreters are, and I like seeing how they express the emotions that's also being mirrored on stage, and it's a little bit different, but it seems really nice and complimentary. So when I was approached about, sort of collaborating in that way, I was like, oh yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
So being a cheerleader, being very visual, do you feel that the deaf audience will benefit from coming to your show?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of movement, a lot of big characters and personalities, and
That's great. And as a cheerleader, I know that the choreography is difficult, but when you match it with music, I think that it really comes together and gives a more visual life to the performance.
Mm-hmm. The music's very motivating, and I don't know, you must probably be familiar with cheer music, so it's really fast, and there's sound effects, and it's like its own unique thing. I've never heard anything quite like it. Maybe some kind of laser tag music or something would come close. So at least the cheer routine music, I felt like, is very important to how that all kind of feels, and I wanted the audience to experience just that explosive fast energy, It's just so different than any other kind of dance.
Well, I'm really excited to come and see your show, and I'm definitely going to try and get everyone I can in the deaf community to come and see it as well.
I would love
Really
that.
exciting. Well, congratulations, and I'm really looking forward to it, and good luck. You know, break a leg, but don't actually break a leg.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The show will be on June 6th, and there will be interpreters, so come and see the show. Don't miss out.